Hi, this is John with Elementum. Let's take a look at the overall business process related to gathering information for a due diligence questionnaire. The DDQ begins when a portfolio company submits a pitch deck. Once that pitch is received, we use AI to automatically extract key details, things like company name, revenue, growth, and target market. From there, the workflow calls an intelligent agent that performs an initial screening of the opportunity. The agent scores the submission and recommends whether it's worth moving forward. If it passes the screen, the system automatically notifies the portfolio company, requesting additional documents such as contracts or financial statements. Once those materials are received, the agent processes the new data, performs deeper analysis, and ultimately generates a recommendation. In parallel, another automation performs an internet search, gathering public information about the company, and writes those findings back into the record. And then finally, the workflow routes the completed assessment for leadership approval to decide if the deal moves forward. Now let's see that in action inside the Elementum platform. I start by uploading a pitch deck into the DDQ app. The moment I upload the file, the automation kicks off, extracting data from the document and calling the screening agent. Within seconds, the agent analyzes the extracted content, assigns a screening score, and determines whether the submission passes the initial review. Based on that, Elementum automatically generates an email back to the portfolio company requesting the additional documentation needed to complete the due diligence. When the company replies to that email with the requested files, the workflow automatically ingests the attachments, processes the new data, and the agent updates its recommendation based on the full set of information. And at the same time, a second automation is running in the background, performing an external internet search and surfacing relevant findings directly into the DDQ record. This gives the reviewer both internal and external perspectives in one place. Once the analysis is complete, the workflow launches an approval step. The DDQ leadership team receives a notification, reviews the finding, and records their final approval decision. Now, everything you just saw was built entirely in Elementum's no-code platform. It starts with the user interface, built in the layout builder, where we define the fields, sections, and forms that capture key deal information. Next, we created an intelligent agent that uses an LLM to perform the initial screening, analyze new data as it arrives, and recommend the go or no-go decision. Each agent is configured with the model best suited for its role, whether that's extraction, reasoning, or conversation. Finally, we built automations connecting triggers, agents, and actions on a drag and drop canvas. Each block represents a step in the business workflow, from email ingestion to document analysis to approvals. This is how Elementum empowers business teams to design, automate, and govern AI-driven workflows, all without writing a single line of code.